Right. So, hi, this is Atman Parmar from Spiritual Staycation Dharmashala. And topic for today is karmic blocks. Now, there are quite a few things that needs to be cleared here. The question that you might have is, what is karma? And what are blocks? And what are karmic blocks? And how do we know of them? And how do they affect us? So many questions, right? So, amidst my audience today, there are quite a few people who have done karma clearance course and also level 3 onwards. So, in level 3, of course, we have discussed in details, and also I've taught you how to figure out your karmic blocks and understand karmic learning and brilliance in it. However, for those who are yet not familiar with it, let me just tell you, karma is not something that you need to be scared of. Karmas are the platform created for a set of experiences for your learning and evolution. Karmas can be ancestral, can be carried forward from past life pre-programming. So we often come with certain past life pre-programming. How do we know? Triplets or twins or quadruplets born to the same set of parents, same genetic makeup, and yet they're so different because they've come for different experiences in life. Based on the need for experiences, you download certain programs. Does that mean that we have to be a believer in the past life? No. Certainly, there are people who have lived before you, and the imprints of their past life, their experiences, their memories are there in the main server. You can download it. You need to learn what is it to be a leader. You can download a pre-programming of a leader. If you want to be a good artist, you may download a pre-programming of an artist or a healer or an astrologer or a mathematician or a scientist. That creates a background for you and familiarizes you with the purpose of life that you're here for. And that makes it easy. So there are a few downloads we are already born with, and some downloads we do during our life existence, because we all have access to that universal library. However, with this download also come some of the viruses. Not all programs we download always for our benefit, seeming benefit. Some of them we download for our tough learnings. For example, you want to know what is it to be a very strong person. However, your belief says that you can't be strong unless you come across a lot of difficulties and hardships and suffering. So you invite or you download a program of suffering. You also download a program of a person who's made others suffer so that you feel guilty for no reason. You haven't done anything in the current life, but you would feel guilty for what's been happening in your so-called pre-programmed past life. Now that guilt will invite some sort of correction in form of suffering and self-punishment. That punishment may come from others. However, as a result, you will eventually invite circumstances where you suffer. These are the reasons why people say, hey, but I haven't done anything. Why should I suffer? I've been such a good girl. I've been such a nice person. I've been helping others, but I suffer. So eventually we blame it on karmas and then forget about it because you don't even know how to resolve. No. Karmas, if understood very well, can be managed very well. All you need to know is the reason. What is truly a learning through it, and what is the gift? Why should you know it? Well, have you ever received gifts in life? If you remember the gifts that you've had, how many of you preserve the wrappers? Most of us, we discard the wrappers and we just let them go without even worrying about them, right? At least 80 to 90% of us. Some of us, of course, we even preserve wrappers, but most of us let them go. Karmas are those wrappers which are carrying some beautiful gifts for us. And those gifts keep coming to us in form of different wrappers. If we have that kind of intelligence to unwrap and look for the gift, we will certainly not have to face that wrapper ever again. The benevolent universe keeps giving you the same gift in different wrappers because you find that wrapper pretty unattractive. You may just keep it aside, or just reject it, or just discard it, or just abandon the gift. You are gifted the same story, same program, same experiences again and again and again in different wrappers. All you need to do is just unwrap. So, how do we unwrap those wrappers? How do we recognize the gift? How do we understand what's the learning? What's the brilliance? What's the gift through all that I'm going through? And basically, what the karmas are all about and how they're blocking us. I wonder whether karmas are designed to block us. However, at times we perceive it that way because we do not find a way in and around and across. Or we do not want to face them. So we block ourselves. Just give me a moment. Yeah. Let me just read some questions. Sorry. Thank you. I was just reading the comments. Thank you so much for all the beautiful feedback. Okay, so we're going to take some demos to explain to them, explain to all of you how it works. So let's see who hasn't come in the past. I will take that demo first, otherwise I'll take Suman.
Thank you, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Okay, nobody's raised hand, so I'll begin with Suman. Suman, is there an issue that you're going through? You don't have to name or describe the issue.
Mm-hmm.
We'll only talk about karmas related to that issue.
Yes.
Yeah, just keep that in mind because chakra reading will be based on that. So I'm reading the karmic learning. No, or karmic guidance. Let's see. First, let's see the karmic guidance. Left innocence chakra, reminder to remain guilt-free as a parent figure. Left kidney, back lumbar chakra. What you've carried forward is a past life guilt. Okay. And it says, address the guilt or regret of judging your parents and other parents. Okay. So, what you're going through is because at some level you have a guilt of judging your parents in the current life or a past life pre-program or pre-programmed past life, or judging any other parents. So now you know what is it to be judged as a parent or a parent figure. And parent figure can be a teacher, can be any senior that you take as a parent. What is the karmic learning in it? You need to learn how to seek what you wish to have by drawing constructive attention to yourself and your needs. So essentially, the whole drama or the whole story is eventually teaching you to get the constructive attention and not a negative attention. Okay. And what is the brilliance eventually? The brilliance is to experience fulfillment in the soul's need for human experience on planet Earth. Eventually, the whole story will take you towards fulfillment. However, you need to first of all forgive yourself first for judging others, okay? And remain open to be fulfilled. Any question? Does that resonate what I'm saying?
It's completely resonating in this sense, but what I was thinking in my mind, I'm not being able to connect that with this thing.
Okay, if you want to discuss, then I can help you to connect.
When you said think in your mind, whatever you said now, everything resonate completely. And I myself recognize that. Yes, I was judging my parents for that, and I'm doing the same thing in my life. I was judging my mother-in-law for some things, and I'm doing the same thing right now. That lesson I got. But I was thinking at that time about my financial matters, and especially people have taken borrowed money from me and they are not returning. So in my mind, that time this thing was going on. So how to connect these two things?
Okay, this can only happen when you have 2-3 things going on, sometimes not very fully focused, but that's okay. We may be able to connect even that. So I'm just going to give you a clue. Borrowed money and why it is not returned. Let me just get the clue for it. The question is, why do you need to take, what do you need to take charge of and how? So judging people for not taking charge of their belongings correctly or their life.
Okay. Yeah. I
Now,
judge them for not taking charge of their life.
yeah, you need to take charge of your money also.
Yes.
Okay, it's your money, it's under your care. You need to be in charge. But
So
because
bring that, how can I take the charge? What should I do? That I can't make it out.
what was the karmic gift? If anybody can remember, I just forgot what I said. What was the karmic gift? Anyone? Just give a clue. If anybody can tell me.
Atman, karmic gift was to experience human soul fulfillment.
In learning?
And learning was
Atman, forgive yourself.
forgive yourself, yes.
No, that was the first one. Learning was there.
First was judging.
No, first was judging and then forgive. Okay.
Forgiving. Yeah.
Okay.
Forgiving the parent and forgiving yourself. Guilt-free.
Being guilt-free.
Taking charge of the finances.
No,
And
that was
paying attention to the positives and something like that.
get the positive, constructive attention.
Constructive attention.
Okay, okay, okay. You know what? It's very interesting. Lending money. Have you given money to others? Or have
Yes.
you loaned anyone anything to anyone? Say your own house or car. What happens to people who take it? Not always everybody is grateful about it. Okay. Interestingly, when you really ask for that, your money, your car, your house, your place, your land back, they'll make you feel like a victimizer. That don't you see how much trouble I am in? Do you go
Yeah,
through?
as well as they don't bother to keep it safe for it's as per someone else's property. They're not careful about the things they take also.
Sometimes, yeah. Why do we give it?
They are
Then
in
why
need
do
of
we?
it.
Huh?
They are in need of it. We want to help them.
Why do we want to help them?
It's a kind gesture.
To
Hmm.
I think,
to
Adnan,
bring
it's a
validation.
need to be needed.
Yeah, there's a huge need to be needed. All of us have, and it feels good. You feel very fulfilled when you can help others, isn't it?
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
Okay. And you get the relevant importance and attention also temporarily.
Exactly.
But that vanishes after a while because they start avoiding.
Yes.
The very people you think we will be able to handle and manage relationship with very well. Several times you give money to save relationships. You damage
Hmm.
the relationship after giving money because that person starts avoiding if they can't pay.
Yeah.
So where is it exactly leading? So we are trying to be nice. If they're in need of it, do we give them or not? What Where is it going to?
Sorry? Should we
So
give
we
or
are,
not? Be in charge.
yeah.
If you have extra, give it and then forget about it.
Oh.
Okay. Okay, I get it.
But that time it was extra, I gave, but now it is required and they are not returning it back.
It won't, give it knowing that it may not come back ever. Can you afford to give it? Then give it.
Yeah, that's the best lesson I have learned.
So if your pot is overflowing, let that be, a contribution. But never empty yourself and give it. You're going to suffer further. Okay. The
Yes.
reasons for which you give, a lot of people give for different reasons. Some people give, this is where the karma applies. Some people give to save relationship, but the relationship actually doesn't get saved. It gets soured because when
Hmm.
money doesn't come, you ask for it, they can't give it, they try and avoid you, they try and distance themselves, or sometimes make you feel like a big, terrible person who just are not sensitive to you. No? So the relating it back to karmas. I'm trying to. Hopefully, it's the same. So basically, the soul is here to experience fulfillment, but the fulfillment doesn't have to come by emptying yourself or emptying your pocket or emptying your cupboard and then donating others and then feeling fulfilled. No, just be proactively fulfilled. And if you have a guilt of judging someone, like here in this life, probably you haven't judged. But if you have judged your parents, maybe in past or past life, for recklessly donating, you will end up doing just to see what is it to go through this kind of donation and suffer. So all you need to do is
Totally resonate.
Just forgive yourself for judging others for donating.
Okay.
Okay. And open up to be fulfilled. Proactively fulfilled. And open up to get positive attention and not because you're donating or you're in a position to donate. Let people revere you, not because you're in a position to contribute. They can revere you just like that. Got it? Put 3 learnings together and you will be able to revamp it. First of all, begin by just forgiving yourself for judging others for donating.
Yes.
Does this resonate now?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Thank you. Thank you for...
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Yes, Yamini.
Hi, how are you?
Good. How are you?
I'm okay. I'm actually been struggling with this for a while now, up and down, and and that's why I think I got called into this, got attracted to this call and decided to join it, not really knowing what to expect. Um, but I've been experiencing a lot of blocks, and then just based on this earlier case that you were speaking about, I my money is stuck more from where I've actually worked or where I've invested, and I've either lost the money or I'm just not getting it back. You know, people are just taking their time or making excuses, and this is even for money that I worked for, which and there's a little bit of resistance even from me to claim some of that money. So I just think there is something tied up to maybe something in the past or something karmic, which could only make sense because this is a pattern now for well over, I think, almost 2 years.
Okay. So, yeah, block in receiving your rightful finances, right?
Yep. Yep.
So what is the karmic block for Yamini's block in receiving rightful finances? Address the pre-programmed past life, ancestral or current life guilt or regret of judging others who celebrated every moment, milestones. Basically, there is some belief that probably you have inherited, acquired across cultures,
Mm-hmm.
that you cannot enjoy unless you achieve your goals and objectives.
Mm.
So you know, if you start celebrating every minute, you will not really pursue your goals and objectives.
Mm.
So seriousness leads to the ultimate achievement, that kind of feeling you would have. And you
Mm-hmm.
probably would have judged people who had fun and celebration even on their way to achievement.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you
Yep.
just give. And if you have that money, you'll start celebrating now and you will not be serious about your personal growth or personal goals.
Mm.
That's your thing. So the lack has helped you grow perhaps. So you are generally manifesting lack.
Mm. How does one break from it?
Okay, let me just learn the learning first of all, you know. So what is the learning here? You're invited to give, perform, deliver, impart, contribute well in a fulfilling manner to your career. Focus, okay. Don't make fulfillment an ultimate goal. Do whatever you're doing, feeling fulfilled in every moment. Now, this is an art.
So don't make fulfillment the end goal.
People who make fulfillment an end objective are being very unfair to themselves.
Mm.
So, for you, Yamini, I don't know you much, and I don't know, I mean, I haven't really interacted much with you,
Mm.
but probably you're one such person who's like kind of driven, focused.
Yeah.
Okay. And there are goals and objectives, there are, kind of personal wishes. Unless you achieve, you can't just enjoy.
True.
How about making joy and fun and fulfillment a way of life, your companion rather than an end objective?
Mm.
Life is like a train journey. You think that you will go to a particular destination and then you will enjoy.
Yeah.
But what do you do during the journey? You're wasting your time. What if you enjoy now, during the journey? You're scared that you'll not go to the destination? No, you can go to the destination with joy.
Mm.
So your
Yeah.
karmas are designed to help you open up to celebration of every milestone, every moment, and have fun.
Okay.
Okay?
So why
If
does
you're
it stop me though? Why does it stop me? Because I know I should. I know I need to take it easy. I know I should, kind of relax and all that, drop the seriousness. But I can do it for a short bit and then I get back onto. So is it just like something ingrained and something from the
childhood training,
past?
yeah, it would be childhood training or upbringing, educational story, or that's the way you are at the moment.
Mm.
But you don't need to be what you were till now.
Yeah.
So the chakra reading suggests that don't wait for the ultimate goals. Open up to celebrate, open up to have fun, and open up to take it easy. Money needed for it will start coming. So
Mm.
it's not that money is blocked. You have a block in celebration.
Okay. That's a bit
Very
defeating,
difficult.
isn't it? It's a self-defeating kind of thing.
I'll tell you, celebration, enjoyment, and fun is a second chakra, sacral. Okay, first chakra is
Mm.
the root chakra. Understand this
Mhm.
concept very well. So, have you seen slum dwellers who hardly have money to have their
Yeah.
meals?
Yeah.
I have a staff over here. She earns what, around 8K for the
Mm.
hours that she gives me.
Mm.
And before the end of the month, she wants her salary, like, she's on oxygen. All right.
Mm.
However, she's all the time on telephones. She's all the time on YouTube, And so she has money for entertainment.
True. So it's
Got it. And
yeah.
I don't know if she's earning for her bread and butter or is she earning for her mobile bills. Okay. But she's happy. She doesn't look sad
Yeah.
or something. But her desire to enjoy life anyway makes her survive and thrive.
Mm. She finds a way.
She finds a way.
Mm. Got it. Yeah, I think I can see it. I think I just don't know how I'm gonna put it into play because that's the most important thing,
So
isn't
the
it?
remedial solution is in one chakra above. So if there are financial issues, start enjoying and celebrating. Money comes. I've advised this to
Mm.
quite a few people and it's worked.
Mm.
Even people who are struggling with their basics, I tell them,
Mm.
plan something to have fun and money will come. And it does.
So it's a fear that actually holds you back and actually puts a stop.
Basically, you're holding yourself back from celebration. So money is also blocked.
Mm.
And not always celebration needs money, okay?
Yeah.
Going for a walk on the beach doesn't cost much.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah.
transport, right? Or
Yeah.
just going for a walk in the garden, or just having fun watching children on the street. What does it
Yeah.
think? Just open up to celebrate.
I've started doing that, to be fair. The last few months I've, started kind of listening to what I want to do and what makes me happy, what makes me smile, and stuff like that, being out with the cats, the animals, the birds, playing with kids. So being more spontaneous and trying to enjoy the moment, that I've obviously made a bit of an effort to do, and I actually like it. I actually feel good about it. Even like looking after myself, like if I want to nap, earlier I would have said, oh, but I have to do this, I have to do that, and feel guilty. But now I'm like, okay, no, I think my body's asking me to nap, which means it needs to rest. So therefore I need to listen. So I'm making more of those efforts, but I think a lot more needs to be done.
Open
But
up.
thank
Enjoy
you.
life. Money will start easing out. It's your money,
Thank you.
right? Okay,
True.
guys. See you tomorrow at
Thank you
5.
so much. Thank you. Bye bye.
Today I
God
have
bless.
another class. Bye.